Yo, what's happening? Hopefully you can see me. It's that time. It's a post-Christmas figure update. Have I not really done one of these since October? That's ridiculous. That was way too long, so I apologize. But it's after Christmas. Don't mind the hair and all and the get up and all that. I just got out of the shower. I'm on vacation. Okay, I'm relaxing. I ain't putting on no fancy three-piece suit for this video, so don't expect that. Anyway, we got a lot of stuff to cover. A lot of great figs came out at this time. It's post-Christmas. There's a bunch more showing up after Christmas. I'll just do another videos for those whenever they show up because I don't know when they're going to show up. But here's from like November till now what's going on. And I'm going to start with Pooh! I'm just kidding. That's the name of the character. Yeah, Majin Buu. Got this from my bro for Christmas, and man, they did a great job on this. Figurearts 0, I believe. Check that out. Majin Buu statue. This is when he's Kid Buu, when he's at his most powerful, he's at his most basic, which is he's simple. He keeps it simple, and he's powerful as a result. So anyway, he's got like glowing energy, shooting up his ass and whatnot. So there you go. It looks great. Proudly put that on the shelf. Now, in honor of Christmas, the next thing I'm going to show is a good one. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I don't know what happened there. All right. Anyway, good old Clark Griswold. I can't believe I hadn't shown this yet, but I really haven't done a figure update in that long. But anyway, Christmas Vacation. I'm going to go on record and say number 2 best Christmas movie. Number 1, Home Alone. Sorry, haters. Sorry. Number 1, Home Alone. Number 2, Christmas Vacation. And I'm going to say, what's number 3? I don't know. What's number 3? It's a Wonderful Life or something? I don't know. It doesn't matter. But anyway, Christmas Vacation is my number 2, I'm going to say. A Christmas Story is a pretty good movie, but it's kind of cynical, you know what I mean? This movie is a little, like, sarcastic and cynical, but, like, there's a good heart behind it. Like, it's still, I don't know. It's not, like, as negative as that movie. Does that make sense? It's just kind of like, here's the wacky shit that happens at Christmas, good and bad, versus everything sucks. You know what I mean? Like, that's, but I still like A Christmas Story, don't get me wrong. It's a good movie. Still a good movie. And Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Anyway, there you go. I didn't take him out of the box for Christmas like I wanted to, but I was never home. I just never did. So I'm going to get this guy already. And by the way, this is Chevy Chase approved. If there was any doubt that you thought maybe Chevy Chase would not be happy with this, no, it is approved. I've been informed. It is approved. And there's Santa flying overhead. NECA always gets... Sorry, my throat. NECA always gets the packaging great. Like, he's got the Santa exploding overhead because the shitter was full. You remember that. And you'll see in a minute, too, they got some other stuff very well done. Anyway, that's Clark Griswold. Hell yes. NECA made Home Alone figures last year, too, so they're getting all the Christmas hits. Anyway, bam, these guys over here, these are the newest Legacy Power Ranger figures that just came out. Amazing, isn't it? They got Mighty Morphin coming out all the time, but finally they're getting to other teams. So the first 2 Space Rangers, these were from Power Rangers in Space. Ooh, they came out. And that was, a lot of people think that was one of the best shows other than Mighty Morphin, or whatever. Like, it was one of the best series they ever did. It had a lot of great continuity, a lot of explosive, dramatic moments. But anyway, there's the In Space Red Ranger. Now, I still am not a huge fan of they make these guys look roided out. Like, I don't really need that personally. Like, you could just, they're thin in the show. Like, just make them, they can be thin and strong. Like, they don't have to look like, Vin Diesel on PCP, whatever. Anyway, and then, same goes for the females. Now, the females, their waists are like a stick. They're like boobs on a stick. Look at that. That was a restaurant idea I had once. Oh, fuck. Anyway, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, they're kind of like, I remember when they put out the first, this is going to date me a little bit, but I remember when they put the first Space figures out back in like 98. And I remember thinking they were kind of like, wow, they're just really like boobs on a stick. I thought, you know, maybe they would get in trouble for that, or people would ask them to kind of redesign their figures. And here we are almost 2 decades later, and they're still making them that way. Whatever. I mean, they still look fine. That's just an imperfection, but they're still like super posable. Like, you can adjust and all that. You know, they're posable, and, you know, they're high quality. I hear someone behind me. I don't know if I'm being snuck up on. Anyway, the thing I'm bummed about is these don't come with their like signature weapons. Like, in the show, the Red Ranger had like a drill sword, and she had like a Star Slinger. She had like a slingshot. Anyway, they don't come with those. Instead, they come with pieces of a Megazord that if you buy all the figures, you can put a Megazord together. And like, that's cool, but in the meantime, these guys don't have their weapons. Like, I wish they could hold their weapons and pose cool. You know, I don't know. Kind of a missed opportunity, if you ask me, which you didn't. Anyway, these are not those. These are something else. Amiibos. I don't normally show Amiibos on here. You know, most Amiibos are kind of whatever. But they put out these Zelda ones that are looking pretty tight. You know, I'm liking Zelda. Wind Waker, I like Wind Waker. It's not my favorite, but I got respect for it, and they put out a 2-pack. They put out, it is Link and the Princess Zelda, and he's doing his, you know, John Williams shit, and she's, you know, just looking marvelous. And then you got Ocarina of Time Link. He's playing that fucking saxophone like he's a fucking Mac. You know, so that one's good, I guess. And then you got, this is my favorite one. These ones are okay, but fuck them. This one is the best. These are all 30th anniversary, by the way. 8-bit Link. Look at that. 360 round and round you go. Where it stops, only I know, and it stops here, baby. Woo! He's got the Bible on hand. He's converting everybody that he sees. So, anyway, I thought that one was cool. That was the main one I wanted to get. These are cool, but this was the main. This was the big enchilada. All right, anyway. Back here, you got some new Star Wars figurearts. I got a bunch of new Star Wars figurearts coming out soon that are showing up my doorstep any day now, but I don't have them yet. So I'll do another video later from Rogue One and stuff like that. But these are actually from the prequels. I'm not a huge prequel guy, as I've said, but I love the designs of stuff. They had some great designers on those movies, no matter what. And I am a sucker for any variant trooper. Gun's coming out of his hand right now, but any variant of a stormtrooper I love. And so these were kind of the Mark II clone troopers, and you know, always wanted a really nice figure of those, so that's there. And then this is kind of a rare variant. I showed in a previous one, you know, battle droids. Like, I already had a couple battle droid figures, but this is a rare variant where it's a Geonosis version. He's red, and it comes with C-3PO's head. If you remember that classic scene in Attack of the Clones, everyone's favorite Star Wars movie, C-3PO's head got stuck on a battle droid, and it was real wacky. All right, yeah. Anyway, but I like the figure. It's cool. This box behind them, this was the Final Fantasy 15 Special Edition. I'm still making my way through the game. I don't know what I think about it yet, but inside there is a PlayArts Kai Noctis, but I haven't opened it yet because I still don't know if I'm keeping it or what. I don't know what's going on. I gotta play that game still, and I'll get back to you. My throat, fuck. Anyway, over here, there's a Last Guardian Special Edition, which, by the way, that was probably my favorite game that came out this year. Emotional, adventurous, exciting. I loved it. It's one of my favorite games in a long time. And it came with this statue, and I gotta say, it's actually a really nice statue. They did a really good job. It's not like shit that normally comes with a special edition game, you know, where it's just a dumbass trinket. Like, this is actually a nice statue. You know, he's standing on top, little boy or whatever, and then you got Trico. And then, you know, on the stand, engraved the Last Guardian. I honestly think they did a really nice job, and it's nice and heavy. You know, it sits on the shelf, looks pretty good. I don't know. I'm a big fan of that. I really like what they did. Did a good job. But the next thing I'm about to show you is, hands down, the best figure I bought this year. Because I know everyone's asking, what's the best figure you bought this year? Here it is, baby. I'm about to show it to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam! Ladies and gentlemen, the Ninja Turtles, the movie. And we ain't talking no TMNT, no Michael Bay horse shit. We're talking Jim Henson 1989 Ninja Turtles movie, baby. Look at that, quarter scale. So look at how big. It's my hand. It's an ant on the face of it, baby. It's not even, my hand is nothing compared to this figure. Look how good that looks. Oh my God, it's huge. It's gigantic. Fuck. It's huge. Got the bow staff. Came with all kinds of great accessories. You know, like here is the canister of mutagen, I think is what they called it, to transform. And I love that they made it TCRI. If you've seen the second movie, you know it's TGRI. But I think originally in the comic, it was TCRI. And I know it was in this movie. And I think they had to change it for some legal reason or something. I don't know what the deal was, but I like that they made it true to the first movie. But anyway, look at that. Look at that. It looks so scary accurate to the movie. I mean, it looks just like the Jim Henson. I mean, seriously, turn this sumbitch around, you know. And he's got like, it's, you know what I like? I'm not a huge fan of real fabric, but you know, it's got just enough that it works. You know, he's right, you know, the bandana ends there, but the bandana on him is rubber. You know, if they tried to make the whole thing fabric, he'd look like a dumbass. But anyway, God, look at that. I'm knocking it over. Fuck. Please don't fall. Oh, fuck. I gotta adjust this. Oh, fuck. This is not good. It's gonna fall over. Anyway. Wow. Look at that. That's gotta be the best. And so what I was gonna say is this is made by NECA. Oh, shit. If he falls, so help me God. You almost saw my nuts in that shot. That would have been bad. I'm just going to set him down right here because I got to put him back in a stable position, which I cannot do holding a camera. But anyway, NECA made this guy, and it's you know, for how big it is, relatively cheap. But anyway, what NECA always gets right is packaging. That's a Mary Blair book. Look up Mary Blair if you want some cute-ass artwork, but that's not what we're talking about. They always get the packaging right. Like, here's the box that it came in, and look, I mean, I know he's not in there anymore, but look at the packaging. It looks just like the old VHS packaging for the movie. Like, there's that, and then, you know, on the side, there he is, standing right there. And then that's on the back. And look, they even replicated, do you remember the old FHE logo, the Family Home Entertainment logo, that was in, like, crayon on the VHS box? They replicated that for the NECA logo. Like, how clever is that? The only thing that sucks is Nickelodeon, like, owns Ninja Turtles now and made them put their fucking orange, gross-ass logo on every corner. So that was a little annoying. But, you know, they did a good job. Like, honestly, like, I'm a sucker for great presentation, and they got it on this one. So, anyway, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what you're looking at is the best figure of the year, who is now doing, like, a shell dance. You know, he's going to be, like, breakdancing or something. I got some vinylmation or whatever in there too, next to this power strip. I should have removed that for the shot. Now it doesn't look good. Fuck! But anyway, but you could see those. I opened them, you know, they're all from Game Days. You go watch those videos, you know, open in vinylmation at Game Days, whatever. Anyway, that's it. That's the end of the figure update. What did you think? What do you think? What are you going to get? What are you inspired by? What are you mesmerized by? Let me know. And there'll be another figure update coming any day now once I learn how to speak again and once I get dressed. Don't comment on my appearance. Do not. Anyway, thank you. Another great figure update is in the can. Trying to see if there was a can nearby that I could dump it in, but there isn't. Fuck!